Well, here we are back in the shop because it's raining again, of course. I'm just checking out this RF coil here. I'm getting some weird readings. If you look on here, I started to trace out this the circuits here, and everything that's highlighted I've checked out to be good so far. This part of the coil here is supposed to be 1.68 ohms, but see here. So that would be from pin 2 on the 44, which is right here to there. It's hard to do this and hold the camera at the same time. And the other end of it is going to that red wire that goes down to this big 5,000 ohm resistor right here, which tests good. So if I go from see if I can do this with one hand, here to here, should be getting 1.68 ohms, but I'm getting, get on there. It's jumping all over the place, and I'm getting a really high resistance reading. I'm holding it on there steady. I'm not moving it at all. I don't know if it's because there's other components connected to this or not, but I'm going to check that in a minute. And also, the other part of the coil here, I drew this up here, kind of a rough drawing here. This is how the coil is wired, like internally. Here's all the connections. So from here to here, there should be another coil. I think that's what I'm just testing. Yeah, that is. And there's a coil from here to here, which is the other half of this right here, I think. So if we go from here to here, it doesn't show a resistance you should be getting, but it should be showing something here. And we're on there pretty good. Again, we're getting a really high reading here. I don't know if it's because it's hooked into the circuit. Well, like I said, we're going to test that. I'm going to desolder everything from that coil and see what I get, because I already also drew up here where everything is connected to. You guys can read that, but I drew this whole every connection that's connected to that coil I drew up on this. That's what I did back when I originally did this radio, and it turned out pretty good. So I always like to draw a diagram rather than take a picture, because then you could be looking at this and be like, I take a picture and it's harder to trace that out than if I just draw it. So I'm going to desolder all these connections, and we're going to test the coil again. Okay, I got everything. It's connected, so let's go through this again. We're going to test this coil here. Should be 1.68 ohms, not over 100 or 100 mega ohms or whatever that was. Here we go. Let's see. Make sure I got a good connection here. Hey, I'm going to move that so we can get the glare off that. Still got glare on it. There. Alright, let's try it again. Make sure I'm getting a good contact there. Not a limit. I might have a bad coil here. Let me just double check this with both hands here. Okay, I'm just gonna, I changed the mode here to continuity, just for the heck of it, because I'm not getting any resistance there. And you're not getting a darn thing. What I don't get is how the radio can work with a bad coil like that. So I've been using this radio this whole time, and this coil has been open this whole time. But yet it worked. That's really weird. But okay. Let's check some of the other connections here. Let's try these two. Wait a minute. Okay, that one's good. Check. Change this here. Auto. Alright, so we're going here and here, or otherwise known as, we're checking the secondary here. Okay, the first one was the primary. Okay, the primary is open apparently. Let's check the secondary. Oops. Stay on there. Alright, so we're getting 9.4 ohms. Okay, that's about normal. So now let's check the center tap, which is these two here. See what we get. This is really hard to do with one hand. Hold on. Alright, so we're getting about 7.3 ohms. So, yeah, we apparently have an open coil here. So, that means I've got to pull it. Okay, here we are. We're about to pull this thing out of here that hasn't been out of here in 84 years. We're out of the way. There it is. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this, see if I can see anything obvious. Just a little afterthought here, just examining this a little bit better. Maybe I can bring some light in there. But I can actually confirm what connections are what, because you got this connection on the bottom here going all the way up in there. I don't know if you can see that fine little wire. And then this one here is going right to the bottom of there, right in there, to the bottom of this big coil. And then the other one that's in the middle, which is the center tap, is going about halfway up. I don't know if you can see that, right in the middle there. It's going halfway up. So we can confirm that all these are the way they're supposed to be. So we definitely have a problem with this little coil on the bottom, which might be easy to fix. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have found the break. Okay, we have this terminal here, which leads up to this little wire that goes up here. I don't know if you can see, but let me get a flashlight. You can kind of see this. There's a wire. I can't even see it on the camera. I can see it with my eyes, but not with the camera. But there is a little wire. See, this runs up. Get the crud off my thing. This runs up here, and then it goes down at an angle and into the coil. Well, I was trying to clean this up a little bit, you know, using the heat gun, try to get some of it off, and look at that. Right there, that's where it's broken. So I might be able to get this little end free and try and solder those together.